Well, hi. Since I was here today, I figured I'd throw in a little extra couple cents worth of my stuff. Yeah, I'm quite surprised. The band-tailed pigeons that I get here every year, they all flew back around October, end of October, or just before then or something. That's about the right time every year. However, we didn't have a very cold winter since then, and it was warm enough to basically keep a lot of things growing late into the fall. And yeah, I noticed that a lot this year. You know what else I noticed? Two of those pigeons that were supposed to have gone down in the fall, sometimes they have this, is where there's pigeons that are born here near the end of the summer and they're not quite strong enough to get back down, to go back down to California or Oregon or wherever they're going along that coastline. These are migratory pigeons. However, two of them were here on the 12th of this month, which is only like well, 10 days or so ago. 10 days. And they were smaller ones, and they were together, and I noticed them up in the tree, and I'm thinking, oh, they've come back early maybe because it's so warm. And I'm just thinking, things are sure going backwards here. And so, hey, yeah, I put food out there and everything, and they didn't seem to know me, but they didn't seem to have any fear of me. They were young, right? They hadn't been scared yet. So they came down. I guess they kind of knew about this place. I don't know how. They might have even showed up here when they were younger and not been able to make it back and stayed here. And the plan is, because I've seen it happen before, is they'll leave a baby or a young one here and it'll find a way to gather up enough strength to go back just before the winter hits. But in this case, the winter, which I figure starts in December, is basically only starting right now. And anyway, those pigeons came back and they ate a lot of food, and then they showed up on the 12th. I saw them a few times over the next week, and the last time I saw them I put out lots of food for them, the other birds too, and I noticed I peeked out the window and I saw them eating quite a lot. So they were really eating fast, like they were hungry. And they haven't been back for 2 days, and the temperature just dropped. So I'm thinking it looks like we had 2 more late birds going back this year, except this is the latest I've ever seen them be here and then go back. We're talking about the band-tailed pigeons now. And yeah, it's just, I'm right at this point on Vancouver Island, right, where this is the last place they go. They don't go any closer to Victoria. See, we're just out of Victoria by 20 miles or so. And they like to take it from here and then go straight out across the water and straight down the coast. This is kind of like a point where they all come about this far. Maybe the hummingbirds go a little farther towards Victoria, but then they take a bit of a right turn and they go down on the coast of Oregon down there. So that's what happened this year with the band-tailed pigeons. It feels to me like this is just the beginning of December. So here's the thing about the calendar. The calendar is actually going faster than it's supposed to be going, if you can understand what I'm saying. Because right now the calendar should be reading December, maybe December 10th, 12th, that's what it feels like. And here we're looking at about the 23rd of January. So yeah, it's about 5 weeks behind. 5 real weeks. I've been here for freaking years. And I'm telling you, this is what the weather's doing. Right now here, just out of Souk, BC. And we've had a couple birds go back late, and that's neat and everything. And I sure hope that wherever they are, down in Oregon or wherever, they're not being slaughtered or scared by people or weather or whatever, and hope to see them back here in the spring. So when we do, I'll be giving you some more of those videos, because I really think they're beautiful birds. And so until then, happy birding.